Poor bastard's probably sweating bullets now. See, what happens is a lot of these guys, they come from other countries. It's sad to say that, but they do. Like this guy, he's Iraqi or Arabic or whatever the case might be. Albanians, Bosnians, Russians, all these people, they do it. What they do is they have a connection, a family member or whatnot that works in trucking. He makes a pretty good living. They hear about it, they want to achieve it too, they want to do it, but they want to cut corners. They got the money to do so and the connections to do so because they know a trainer or someone that is from their country, and what they do is they go out there and just pay the guy off, get a license, and then they have enough money to go buy a truck. So now they're owner-operator with 0 years of experience. And then they go on the road and they think it's just you drive on the freaking freeway and they encounter shit like this. They don't realize that they're driving in up mountains and in cities and in places where, they don't even give you directions. They don't even tell you what to do or anything. It's really crazy how the trucking industry is that way. Then they yell at you. You could be an American citizen, you know what you need to do, you have so many years experience, and they still treat you like shit, and it's amazing. So you can imagine how it would be in their boots, where they can't even speak the language, and they don't know how to drive with 0 years of experience. I know quite a bit of them. What they do is they go to places like this, and they might have 5-10 years of experience driving on the road, but never learn how to back up, because they deliver to some places like in Ford and stuff. They're like huge plants that all they have to do basically is just drive in, maybe drop the trailer. Another guy hooks up to the trailer and that's it. He told him to drop it. He's gonna go hook up to it now because he just does not trust him how to drive. And so anyways, they get to places like that and they'll pay off someone. They're like, hey buddy, I'll pay you $20 to back that trailer in there. It doesn't harm him because they're both making money. The driver might have made like $4,000 or $5,000 that route after taxes and everything at that time, because they made more money back then. And then they pay the driver off $20. $20 to back in. Maybe he gets $16 an hour. $16 an hour, he made $20 in freaking 5 minutes. This guy's gonna whip it out in no time. He's gonna get it out of there, and he makes $20, $40, $60. If the guy doesn't agree to it, he's like, hey man, the insurance doesn't, cover me. Maybe the trailer was in an accident. I don't want to get blamed for it because there's cameras all over the place and whatever. And shit like that. Let's see how well this guy does too. Now he's gonna show him the proper way of backing it in. And as you can see, there's already traffic lined up out here. There's a truck all the way, like right there too. Yeah, but like I said, you know, they end up buying a license and buying a truck because they could afford it. You know, some of these guys, they come back with money. They had houses or businesses, and or just a connection of relatives that loan them the money. A lot of these guys who fled the war or whatever, they took all their assets with them, you know, money-wise. They cashed in on whatever they sold out there. And they come out here and buy a truck, and they're right away into a business. You know, they make their money, and if they can get away with it without getting an accident. But the problem is, a lot of these guys, they get into accidents, and it's sad. You know, some of them end up losing their lives and everything like that. Try to lower this camera down so he doesn't see me recording. This is the way he should have done it. Well, in his case, he could do it because he's got a day cap. Not just a day cap, but he's got a switcher. So he could do things like he could spin it on a dime. You can see his tires. His tires, they don't have two axles like this guy does, so it makes it harder for him to turn. And he's got those windows. I don't know if I can point up there. He's got those windows and everything. We don't have that. We have a sleeper, so we can't even look behind it. But you know, he's got a beautiful truck. Got the Cascadia. I love those Cascadias. You should give him some kind of money now for doing that shit, because he got him out. He could have. He could have had to pay quite a bit of money to get him out of that thing, or he could have gotten an accident where he would have been totally banned from DHL. Some of these guys, the way they do that is, if they don't like you, or if you pissed them off or something like that, where the fuck is he going now? This guy's going straight into me. But what's the name of your company? Friends Trucking. Friends Trucking. So yeah, I mean, they come out here and they get the license, they get the truck, and then all of a sudden, oh, now he fucked up right there too. He slammed that fifth wheel right into the fucking trailer. So you know, the ones you're really supposed to do, the way you're really supposed to do it, I meant to say, is go on the road and gain some of that experience, go through a school or whatnot. That's what I had to do, you know. Some of these schools are jacked up too. They only teach you within a couple of weeks or something like that and throw you out on the road, which is sad as well.